She was brain dead, still pregnant, impossibly alive. A 15-year-old girl was declared brain dead after a massive stroke. But she was 15 weeks pregnant. Doctors faced an impossible choice: let both die, or attempt something medicine said shouldn't work. They chose to keep her body alive, not to save her, but to save the child growing inside. For 107 days, they kept a dead mother's body functioning. Against every medical expectation, both survived. What happened in that hospital defies everything we thought we knew about life, death, and survival. In 2014, a woman in her 20s suffered a massive stroke. Her brain was catastrophically damaged. She was declared brain dead by every medical standard. Her heart still beat, but she was gone. Then came the complication that changed everything. She was 15 weeks pregnant. In most cases, this pregnancy would end. The mother's body would shut down. The baby would not survive. But this hospital made a different choice. They didn't try to wake her. They couldn't. Instead, they committed to keeping her body alive, an unprecedented attempt to carry a pregnancy to term in a brain-dead woman. Pregnancy is one of the most physically demanding states a human body can endure. The mother's immune system must suppress itself to accept the fetus. Her hormones must orchestrate thousands of chemical changes. Her cardiovascular system must work harder, delivering more oxygen and nutrients. Her body must regulate temperature, manage blood pressure, process new metabolic demands. A brain-dead person cannot do any of this. Their brain controls the pituitary gland, which produces the hormones that sustain pregnancy. Without an active brain, the hormonal cascade fails. Miscarriage is almost inevitable. Even if the pregnancy somehow continued, the stress of carrying a fetus would accelerate organ failure. Survival past a few weeks is considered medically impossible. The doctors made their choice. They would support her body mechanically and chemically, keeping her heart beating, her lungs breathing, her organs functioning through machines and medication. Every single day was a battle against biology. They monitored hormone levels obsessively. When levels dropped, they injected replacements. When infections threatened, they fought them with antibiotics. When blood pressure crashed, they intervened with medications. Her body was slowly failing from the damage of the stroke. Every organ was declining. But somehow, impossibly, the pregnancy continued. Week after week, the fetus grew. The doctors documented everything. They had never attempted this before. No hospital had. They were writing medical history in real time, uncertain if it would end in tragedy or miracle. At 28 weeks, they had to make another impossible decision. The mother's body was failing faster. If they waited much longer, even the machines couldn't keep her alive. They scheduled a cesarean section. Medical teams gathered, not just obstetricians but neurologists, cardiologists, intensivists, all prepared for catastrophe. They knew the baby was premature. They knew survival was uncertain. But they also knew waiting meant losing both. In December 2014, they delivered a baby girl. She was 1.6 kilograms, tiny, fragile, premature. But she was alive. She screamed. She had reflexes. She had a heartbeat independent of her mother's failing body. Within days, the mother's organ systems began to fail completely. She died. But her baby lived. The case shattered assumptions. Medicine believed a brain-dead pregnancy couldn't reach viability. It did. The baby, born at 28 weeks from a brain-dead mother, survived. She developed normally. She grew. She learned. She became a living, breathing person, the product of an impossible chain of events. The case was documented in medical journals. Doctors around the world studied it. They learned that with extraordinary intervention, extraordinary things are possible. But more than that, this case revealed something profound. The line between life and death isn't as absolute as we believed. A mother's body continued its purpose even after her consciousness was gone. Something in our biology transcends what we thought we understood. A brain-dead woman carried her baby to viability. A choice no one had made before changed everything. If this story challenges what you thought was possible, subscribe. There are many more where this came from, stories that prove reality is always stranger than we imagined. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and follow Barely Believable. See you in the next one.